Hi guys, so I decided to be totally brave today and make you a quick, not really like a makeup tutorial, but kind of just how I do my makeup on the daily. I am not a professional makeup artist by any means. I just have a love for makeup that is so strong that I decided that I needed to make new YouTube videos for people like me that are completely clueless about makeup but love to watch YouTube. So not really, actually. I do watch a lot of YouTube and I think I know a little bit about what to do. But I just wanted to kind of walk you through like my daily beauty routine and kind of what I put on my face right now. I know I have a couple of older videos where I just kind of went through the products. But this is my first attempt at like a makeup put on, apply tutorial type thing. So we're just gonna hope that it goes well and that the lighting's like okay and you guys can, you know, see everything and whatever. But I'm totally barefaced right now. My face is just washed and so you can kind of see all my problem areas. I wouldn't say I have bad skin, but it's not the most perfect complexion. I do have dark circles under my eyes and then just like some acne spots and things like that, and then I do have pretty dry skin too, so I do my best to cover it all up. Just kidding. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I do when I get ready is I put on primer. So today I'm going to use the Revlon Photo Ready primer, and usually I just kind of rub this on like moisturizer. I wrote a review about this product on my blog recently, and it was just kind of saying like what a good product was compared to like the NYX primer I had been using previous to that. I haven't actually ever tried any very well. I used the Urban Decay eye potion for my eyes, but I never have like tried a high-end face primer, so I don't really know what the big difference could be. I don't feel like I have very big pores, so I've never like really been tempted to try like the Porefessional by Benefit or anything like that. So I just use the Revlon product, and I mean it seems to be working well. Anytime I don't wear it, I actually notice, so I try to use it. And then today I'm trying to use a drugstore foundation. Usually I'll rotate between this and then the NARS Sheer Glow, and then I also got a MAC Mineralize. I rotate my foundations just because I want to like make sure I'm using them all, and so I try to mix through them. But this one, I think Dulce Candy, she did a really good review on this stuff, and so I decided to pick it up, and I actually really like it so far, and it's really affordable, and I totally just already forgot a step in my routine. So I'm just gonna try and hold on to this really quick and show you the step I forgot. So I actually use Magic Anti-Redness Concealer just to kind of conceal some of like the spots and stuff on my face. This stuff I just started using, and it's mostly to just kind of correct my dark circles and yeah, just to kind of correct stuff. I don't know. I've kind of realized that a lot of people tend to use concealer, like a lighter concealer on their under eye areas, and I think it's better to use this color first and then use the lighter shade, because then, oh my god, this is amazing. I look great. Because you almost like bring more attention to your under eye circles by using the light color. So I did get a little bit of foundation on my hand, and usually I just use this blender. I am a big fan of these sponge thingies because I think they are so much better than using a brush, but it depends. Different people swear by different things. My friend Iman loves using a brush. I think she uses like a stippling brush, whereas I'm like obsessed with these because I just feel like they blend things better. Do you like my green eye? Just kidding. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that I get my face covered up. It's really hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. I think that's why a lot of people do voiceovers, but I'm not that high tech yet, so As soon as I figure out how to edit videos better, I will get to that. But for now, just be long videos of me blending my makeup in. Okay, look, see? Don't you think my skin's like already looking better? So just blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend. And of course up here in the hairline. And yeah, oh, and you gotta remember your nose. God, I hate that part because I always seem to be having a runny nose or something going on. And so make sure I'm getting it all blended in. Okay. And step 1 completed. So once I do that, the next thing I do is concealer. Today I'm going to use another drugstore product. This is the Maybelline, I believe, concealer. A lot of people say it's like a dupe for the NARS Creamy Concealer, which I also have that. But usually on the daily, I'll use the Maybelline because the NARS is a little bit more pricey. So I'd rather like save that for, you know, not like a special occasion, but I like to hold on to it and use something a little more affordable. And so with this, I just kind of try to dab it in with my fingers just to kind of lighten up the under eye and down the nose. And then just kind of on those like problem spot areas where you have any kind of darkness. And blendy, blend, blend, blend. Okay, I think I got it all. What do you think? Does it look pretty good? Okay. So that's my face. Just kidding. Okay, and then the next thing I do is I don't know if this is like necessary really, but it's kind of something I just started doing recently. I wouldn't say I would call it like setting my makeup, but I do kind of use this CoverGirl product. And it's just really cheap. It's a CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Translucent Honey Mineral Powder. And this is in the color, I don't know, 420, sorry. This CoverGirl stuff is kind of a mess. But it was cheap, so I don't really care that I waste it. And then I just take this like flat head brush, and I think what this kind of does is like evens out the color, because my face I feel like is like lighter in some spots and like darker in other spots. So it just kind of evens out the color and kind of like sets my makeup for me. And yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do now that that's done is I'm gonna use my lip gloss because my lips are feeling really dry. So I'm gonna use actually the MAC makeup I picked up. This is the shade Mademoiselle. Oh, sorry, I said Mademoiselle. It's Cream Sheen Modesty. Sorry, not Mademoiselle. And you know, people like to use lip liner. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I don't necessarily feel like it's something I need all the time. I own like one lip liner that I'll wear, but I don't know. It's not that important to me. And then I'm going to use my new favorite. This is the Butter Gloss in Eclair. I love this color. It's like a pinky, very, very pinky gloss that I'm just going to hit over Modesty. So this is definitely an everyday look for me. It's not going to be anything fancy. So, okay. So then next what we're going to do is we're going to prime the eyes. I don't know how well this camera is picking up the color, but I'm going to prime my eyes. And for that, I will be using the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion. And this stuff is really important. I I guess if you're new to makeup, you might not really understand what primer does, but really it just holds your makeup in place. And I think eye primer is definitely important, and especially for the palette that I'm gonna use for my look today. It's really important because this stuff is very loose powder and it just kind of tends to fall all over the place. And I'm probably gonna have a lot of fallout, and I should probably have had a Kleenex prepared, but I don't. So we're just gonna wing it, and then I'm just gonna try and see if I can zoom you guys in here. Welcome to my face. Okay, hello. Gosh, I don't know. What do we think? Looks a little pale. Whatever. We'll make it work. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is grab my Esperanza palette and eye brushes. So Esperanza, I've made a video about it. A lot of people have already seen it. First thing I do is take this brush and I'm going to do a highlight. A highlight is when you kind of just use the lightest color on your eye. So on this palette, I usually use the South color, and this is like the base color. So I'm just gonna put it all over my lid like that. And a lot of people think that they need to buy like a highlight just for their brow bone, but I honestly don't think that's very necessary. I mean, it's cool if you're like a pro makeup person and you need a highlight, but really like you can just use the lightest color on your palette and you should be fine. So that color is on, and then I'm gonna use a crease brush for the next color, and I'm gonna go with this color called Galore, which is like a more sheeny cream color on the Esperanza palette. And we're just gonna put that on the lid and like right in the crease area, but not on the brow bone area. Okay, and then once I do that, this is probably my favorite color on the Esperanza palette. I'll take Placebo, which is like a coral, and I'll go right in my crease. And then I'll just tap it in and blend it. This is a very relaxed look, and Placebo is a very pigmented color on the Esperanza palette. Some of them are really, will barely show up, and then this one's kind of like, oh, there's coral in my eye. Literally just kind of swoosh it in there, and some more. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take another brush and blend everything together like that. Wow, I really wish this camera was picking up the colors. It's kind of annoying. Oh well, maybe some more lights in here, I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll zoom back out and see if that helps. Ooh. Hello. Okay. That does look a little better. Can you see my eyes? I don't know. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, now that I have my color in, we're gonna do some eyeliner. And for eyeliner, it's in here somewhere. I threw it in here. And what I'm looking in is my picnic basket. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I got this little sample of the Makeup Forever eye pencil, and so I'm just gonna use that in my waterline. So one eye. And usually my default eyeliner color is just black because it's easiest. And I don't know, it's just easy to do. And then we're going to do a wing. And for that, I'm going to use the Lorac. This is a Front of the Line Pro liquid liner. And it's like a felt tip. And it's a really thin felt tip, so it's kind of a nice buy. I actually got this in like a eyeliner mascara pack that I picked up from Ulta over the holidays. So it's an oldie, but a goodie. So that's one eye, and I have a hard time getting them to match up, so. Okay, so there's my eyes. They're almost done. Next thing I like to do is mascara. So I'm going to curl my eyes. This is my Sephora eyelash curler. I don't think anyone needs to buy a Sephora eyelash curler. I was just looking for something that was not a drugstore, but really for the price you can get a drugstore. And then I layer on my Calvin Klein mascara, and I've heard that you should give it a little shake at the base and up. I also heard if you leave your mouth open, that's helpful, so I'm going to try that now. And I've also heard that, well, and I just want to put it out there that I don't actually curl, well, I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes because I'm mostly really bad at it, and I just don't feel like they're that important. Maybe someday I'll feel the need to do that, but for right now, they're not truly a big concern of mine. I'm also really bad at putting on false lashes, so that might be a skill I have to develop for YouTube land, or I can find a killer tutorial on how to put your eyelashes on without hurting yourself. Okay, and then the last two things that are super duper important to me are doing my eyebrows. Totally forgot to grab my comby thing, or my spoolie, but I usually do brush through them. And then I picked up this angle brush from Sonia Kashuk. It's really, really angled and tiny, but what I love about this, it has a really rough texture, which is great because I feel like it's almost like combing through my brows when I put it on. And before I actually got eyebrow powder, I never used it, and you don't know the difference until you use it. I promise you, because you think like, they're just eyebrows, they're not gonna do anything, but it really just kind of helps. Like if you get them waxed and stuff, this just helps them get noticed, you know. They look fuller and darker, and I love that. Like, look at the difference between the two. I think it complements your face. I mean, I have great eyebrows. I love them. They're, you know, real, and I have plenty of brow hair. So I just love drawing attention to them, and it doesn't take a lot of work to do this. It really doesn't, and it's not a lot of product, and they don't look fake, so I really like it. So almost done. Trying to keep it under 20 minutes here. And then the last two things I do, you guys know I got Bonjour Soleil, the Too Faced product, and I have this Sofia Casca brush, and the first thing I do is I will like smooth that on my cheeks. Oh, this stuff smells like chocolate, you guys. If you haven't, well, if my review's not up on my blog yet, but I do have a video. And I just kind of very liberally just kind of go all over with my brush. I just like to blend things with my brush. Okay, and last but not least, I think we're gonna go with the cinnamon color. This is the NYX blush that I just picked up, actually probably last weekend from Ulta, and I just go right on the top part here. Just kind of matches my the color in my eyes, the placebo from the, I can't remember, Esperanza Palette. I've never put this much on before, but it's looking a little cinnamony. So what we're gonna do is grab the blender blush and blend, 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 and blend some more. And it blends so great. And that product is only like $5.99, so you really don't have an excuse to not pick up some blush, really. And then I'm just gonna put some Snow Bunny on top of this to kind of lighten it up. Okay, and there you have it. This is my daily makeup routine. It usually does not take me 20 minutes to film or do this, guys, but it was my first time on camera, so please, please don't feel too bad about my makeup skills. I mean, I think I did pretty good. So this is my final look, and let me zoom in really quick. I don't know, this camera gets kind of horrifying when I zoom in, but yeah, this is it. And if you have any questions, you know, comment below. And thanks for watching this video today. You can always comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out my blog, Crazy Love for Clothes. Thank you so much. Have a good night.